The top 3 things that will impact real estate in the coming years. Now, this short video, we're going to cover what you need to be on the lookout for, because this is going to make a difference to your home value as well as your ability to buy and sell. So let's get right into it. My name is George, and this is my incredibly talented and beautiful wife, Jackie, and we're here to talk about real estate. Right from the start, as you probably can expect, we have a political uncertainty going on, and this is going to play into the first part of the year because regardless of who takes office, there's going to be a lot of drama. Everybody will lawyer up, and it's going to cause uncertainty in a lot of markets, except for commercial. We're going to cover that in just a couple minutes. We have soaring insurance costs, the growth of artificial intelligence, and what does that mean for you, the buyer or seller? It means that you're going to be more educated, easier. You'll have more information at your fingertips. So it's not just the elections in the United States. There are over 60 countries that are having elections this year, and this is going to affect us in all sorts of ways. We've got trade, commercial. I think it's fair to say that there may be a little change in some of our corporate taxes, depending on who's getting into office. Either way, there is a lot of uncertainty. In our country, we have to worry about immigration. And of course, a lot's going to be told in the next couple of weeks. Right now, we've got a lot of people that are freaking out over what this looks like and what's going to happen a week from now, because I'm filming this a week before the election. I went out and voted. I hope you vote as well. Thing is, though, regardless of political affiliation, it's going to change. There is going to be some differences. Corporate structure differences I just talked about are going to be a little bit different. We've got a different agenda for each political party that's coming in. This is a wait and see. If you're planning on doing anything, I wouldn't do a whole lot right now. If I had a choice, if I'm on the market, stay on the market. If there's a buyer out there, they are serious. That's terrific. If I'm looking to buy a property and you're serious, you got a lot of options, negotiate. It's for your better interest. I can go on about politics. I'm not going to. I don't want to bore you all with it. I want to get to our next topic. Because I live in Florida and I love this state, obviously it's near and dear to my heart as well as Jackie's, but the cost in Florida for insurance is absolutely crazy. With all the hurricanes we've had, I've got some real reservations about what's going to happen as far as insurance costs in the coming years. We've seen them go up by 50%, 70%. I think they're going to continue to rise. And folks, that is going to push Florida yet even further out of price for a lot of people. Now, we're going to cover in a little bit. I'll touch base on the migration in just a bit, but think about this. When you're doing your entire costing, you've got the cost of a house, we've got high interest rates, they've actually gone back up. In fact, this is yesterday's current interest rate, and it's up by about 0.5 point from a couple weeks ago. Besides the interest, we've got to consider our insurance. Our taxes are going up because our values are still pretty high, and we're not very affordable anymore. And this is a problem. The biggest volatility is, of course, insurance, followed by the interest, which I think will probably get controlled no matter what we do. And then we've got to consider that the homeowners association dues as well. It becomes kind of pricey. All right, I've beaten this dead horse. Let's continue. I got more to talk about. So let's take a look at what artificial intelligence should be able to do for you as a buyer or seller and how you can put this to use to make more money and keep more money when you're buying or selling.
Hi, it's Jackie. I would like to ask a favor of you because it would mean the world to George and I. Please hit the like and subscribe button. We put a lot of time and effort into creating these videos for you so you can be educated on the market, and we really would appreciate if you would like and subscribe to our channel. See you soon.
So purely speculation when it comes to artificial intelligence. However, I would challenge anybody out there to go to ChatGPT or Gemini and type in your home address and maybe some of the upgrades you've done and ask ChatGPT or Gemini to give you a price on what your home is worth, and maybe throw in there what you consider the condition against the neighbors on a scale from 1 to 10, with all neighbors being average at 5. When you talk to ChatGPT, talk to it as if you're talking to a person. Explain it as you'd explain it to me. You'd be amazed what's going to come out of there, and it's only going to get better. It's not going to give you the exact information you needed, but with some help in your prompting and what you're asking for, it's going to take the place very, very quickly of something like Zillow. It's going to have more factual information, zero biases, no sales pitch, just good stuff for you to use. And the more you know, the more power you have as a buyer and seller. Now, for Jackie, the pit bull, gosh, she's a pit bull. She's incredibly talented. We negotiate she negotiates from information. The more information she gathers through questions, through doing some digging, the more information she has and the better she's able to negotiate. You need to have this information as well. As a seller, the more information you have, the more powerful you're going to be in negotiating, protecting your price. And as a buyer, the more information you have, the more strength you have going in and arguing why the price you're offering is real. I look to AI to really change the dynamic of the real estate industry. On a selfish note, it means that all of us agents are going to have to be a hell of a lot better at what we did before. And you know what? We're up to that challenge. I want that to be the case where the agents are performing at a really high level or they're just not doing anything at all. All right, listen, touched on this and I want to bring up the commercial industry because commercial does play into the overall health of the market. What's going to happen this year? We've got a lot of vacancy issues that are coming up in big cities, and you figure that from office space. Everybody's able to work from home. We just spoke of AI. AI is actually going to allow more people to work from home, and that's going to give us more opportunity to not occupy these offices. We have anywhere from 20 to 30% vacancy, 40% vacancy in some of these bigger cities. People are moving away from the cities. They're moving to a more desirable area. Regarding Florida, we used to be where everybody'd want to go. We have great climate, great weather. We've got the ocean, the beaches, but every one of these big cities is big cities. There's no land. It's overpriced. We've got huge insurance costs, which we just covered. Think about going to, north of Phoenix. Beautiful, dry environment. Water's a little scarce for sure. I love the desert, but that's a viable opportunity. To the hills of South Carolina, North Carolina, heaven forbid, we get them fixed real quick. God bless all those folks. Bottom line is Florida's not as desirable as it used to be. That's the thing. So our migration in and out, because we've got people that are able to actually migrate, we're no longer going to have a 2-to-1 ratio of people moving in. I think we're going to find that we're pretty even pretty soon. That's going to level out the market. Now, a leveling market isn't a bad thing, but over time, it's going to probably stall the increase in prices. And by doing so, it really allows the rest of the world to catch up because we are across the country, across the world, our prices increase. For houses increase on average 3% per year, compounded year over year. In 2005, 6, and 7, we went way above where we should be. And then we went way down below. And then we're really right about where we should be right now based on that 3% increase graph. What I'm getting at is that increase is going to go. So our prices may not go up here because it's a little bit overpriced along with quite a few other places in the country. And what will happen is over time we catch up. Okay, so it's not the end of the world. Again, here's the thing for anybody that's interested in buying. If you're going to buy the home, but you better be here for 6 or 7 years and you're good to go. I love Florida. I will trade the insurance for the lifestyle. It costs me an extra $500 a month. That's truthful of what it costs me in insurance. And that's for me to have access to the weather or the beach. And I'll pay it because I would pay it anyway and taking a trip. Now, the other side of it is it costs an extra $500 a month. That's a lot of money. Some people don't have it. Anyway, I hope this helped. I wanted to give you something quick today to take a look at. I'm George. This is Jackie, and we're glad you're here. Take a look at this video. We talk about something you need to know.